I speak in parables because the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven have been made known to you.
So the parables were told by Jesus in the Bible, and Jesus would go around from town to town and place to place, region to region, and people would flock around him. They would come out of all the towns and all the farms and all the places from all around just to hear him speak. He couldn't really go anywhere at a certain point without them following him everywhere he went. And he would talk to them in parables. He would tell them these stories. Part of the reason why Jesus only spoke to these people in parables was to be a fulfillment of the prophecies of the Bible that were spoken of the Messiah before. So he went around and he spoke to them, telling them about the kingdom of heaven, and he would give them parables.
Sells all one owns, then buys a field full of joy.
So as Jesus went around talking to people, he would speak to them in parables, but the parables, the stories, sometimes people didn't understand them. Some people even as you read them nowadays, sometimes I personally don't understand every detail of it. They're culturally a little different from our times, but there's something in it that you can understand inherently. It seems there's something significant there, but sometimes they seem to be a little puzzling, like a little riddle almost, What does that mean?
Forgive them, Dad. Your sins are forgiven. Forgive them, Dad. Your faith has saved you. Forgive them, Dad. Go in peace. Forgive them, Dad.
So I started to think about the parables, and I thought that it would make for an interesting album. But there were so many of them, I thought that I had to split it into 2 albums, so that's what I did. We have Parables 1, Parables 2, and they were kind of made together around the same time, just months apart, really. So musically, they're similar. I feel like with the 2 records, I kind of have taken GPGG into a different direction musically than anything I've previously done, and I think lyrically, I've done lots of different Bible projects and Bible stories, and so this isn't necessarily different in that way, but it is about the parables that were told by Jesus and all the complexities and that come with that, I guess, or the complexity in my mind, at least, of trying to understand what they mean. So even as I was making this record, I felt like it was a learning process. I felt like it was a growing process.
The kingdom of heaven is like a person sowing seed in the ground.
So when I made this one lyrically, I found it to challenge me personally, challenge me as to, even when I listen to it, it challenges me every time. I feel like the Bible does in that sense. The ideas are there, and I wrestle with them because I don't fully understand the parables and what they mean. It's not the same as when I make a song about my own opinion, or my own attitudes, my own values, or my own beliefs, or my own story. These are things that are kind of bigger than me, and what I know. And so I try to do the best I can with it, and as I make it, I learn, I grow, and I like that. That's why I like to make records like this. So I think Parables 1 and 2 are good for that. You know, there's something in there that takes you back to the time of Jesus and to those very core things that he was saying, those very things that puzzled and perplexed the people of that generation, yet they crowded around him to hear it, to hear what he was saying, because there was something in these words that were very impacting then, and I think they're still very impacting now. And with the music of these records, I think it takes it in a place these parables have never been before.
The Good Samaritan loved his neighbor and showed compassion